Local ultra runner Wai Law is back and attempting his biggest feat yet. Last September, Law ran 103 miles in 24 hours to raise money for Parkinson's research. This weekend, he'll attempt a 555-mile run, also for charity, that'll push his physical ability to the limits.
This is by far the longest one I'll be doing. The most I've done was only 373 miles. So it's much more challenging both in terms of the distance and also the demand of my physical ability.
On Friday morning, he'll hit the road in Buffalo and 10 days later end in New York City, running along the newly finished Empire State Trail. Ever since New York State Governor Andrew Cuomo announced the creation of the trail, Law has been waiting to run it.
Since he announced this, 4 years ago, I already said that, I'm going to run this one day, when they complete it. And it finally did and completed last December. So that's how I feel that, this is the year.
Like last year, the run will benefit the Thomas Hartman Center for Parkinson's Research at Stony Brook University, as well as honor the father of Law's longtime friend, Ruben Almodovar, who died from Parkinson's over 3 years ago. However, this time, Ruben's son Dennis says they are fundraising for a second organization, another one close to home.
This time, we're adding to it the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, which also has special meaning to me because my father's brother, he was diagnosed with multiple myeloma the year after my father was diagnosed with Parkinson's. Unfortunately, he lost his battle as well.
Wai and Dennis met years ago at a Leukemia and Lymphoma Society charity run and have been great friends ever since. When Law heard the news of Ruben's passing, he was traveling in Hong Kong and dealt with the emotions in the best way he could, by running.
It hit me quite hard, actually. And that morning, I remember waking up, receiving the text from Dennis. And I was like, okay, I got to get out of the door and run. And what I did was that I went to some place that I'm not familiar with. I just climbing on that hill, and it was pretty steep hill. And I dedicated that to Danny's father.
For him to do this last year, to dedicate that run to my father, on that day when my father passed, for him to do that run up a mountain, that's priceless.
To Law, this new challenge is a continuation of a mission started long ago.
I see this as an opportunity to work with friends, to continue, what we set out to do years ago. I have seen him, over the years, or heard bits and pieces about, how it was with his father. I just, have to do something.
Unlike previous runs, this time around, Law will be completely alone, having just himself and a stroller of materials that he pushes to keep him company. To show what it'll be like for Law, they're encouraging people to try just a fraction of it.
We're asking people to get a stroller, go down to the local track or football field or somewhere, put some weight in the stroller, and push it for 50 yards as fast as you can. Then we're asking them to donate $5 to one or both of the charities, video it, post it, and then nominate 5 friends.
The run has already generated over $5,000 total for both organizations. Dennis says his father would be proud of the work they're doing.
I think my father would love it. I think he would be very proud of me. My father was always someone who was willing to help out people. This basically goes along with what he taught me, and same with my uncle. Hopefully he'd have a smile on his face and say, "Well done, son."
Reporting for WRHU, I'm Adam Flash.